This is like me just kind of like chilling, you know, like when you're at a wedding and the guys undo their ties a little bit. This is kind of like the same thing. Like when you, this is like when you have your tie like tied really tight like that, and you're looking all professional. And then this is like at dinner time after a big meeting, or
this struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever road we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches.
good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, it is Tuesday, May 12th. And here we are, the show. You guys drum roll, get the horns ready. Doo doo. The show is of legal drinking age. That's right. Hey, the show, episode 21. That must mean, if the show is of legal drinking age, that must mean we're gonna have a lot of fun today, guys. Whew. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for this Tuesday. I'm headed down to Thou Mayest in the CROSSROADS. It's a place, a coffee shop that has several locations throughout Kansas City. One of our favorites, Thou Mayest River Quay, Q-U-A-Y. I think it's Quay, I believe it's Quay. We're going with Quay. How about Quay? River Quay. I think that's our number 2 favorite coffee shop behind Messenger. But we're going down to another location. We're going down to the one in the CROSSROADS, Collection X, and that group down there, just to check it out, guys, and see what it's like, see what the vibes are. Yeah, so this weather, guys, you guys, once we get down there, I want to talk to you about something that I really believe a lot in. This idea of getting the happiness from the outside. I'll explain more when we get down there, but I got to talk to you about happiness on the outside, and how happiness on the outside is not good. Happiness on the outside is a no-go. See you down there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think it's about time for me to go in. Like, I dive deep.
Alright, guys, I tried to get some coffee from Thou Mayest, but they're only allowing one customer in the store, and there's a line, so I don't know. I may be able to get a cup, and I may not, but we'll get in there. It's just the state of kind of what we're going through right now. Totally understand Thou Mayest, totally get it. Safety of the public, and just keep doing what you do just to keep your business open. I haven't been in this location, but I definitely want just check it out. So KC and several others are also in that space, which I'm big fans of. Just, you know, local Kansas City businesses. So anyway, guys, listen, this idea around getting happiness from the outside. Now, I'm gonna start off by saying I don't want to fun hate here. I'm not trying to fun hate, but especially during these times in particular, we got to be mindful of this idea that when we're not feeling well on the inside, if we're feeling anxious, or if we're feeling sad, or if we're feeling any negative state, right? If we're feeling any negative state, then there might be a tendency for us to look to the outside to fill us up, to fill us with good stuff. And that might be trying to, you know, maybe calling someone on the phone, or certainly something I've been mindful of lately is not doing too much shopping online, or eating, you know, emotional eating, or, you know, thinking about and planning vacations. Guys, don't get me wrong, those things are fine, those things are good. I'm not trying to fun hate here, but I'm just trying to say, if you're feeling negative on the inside and you look for your happiness on the outside, then that becomes a vicious cycle of where you feel bad on the inside, and so you got to go to the outside. You got to go to the outside to make you feel better. And you know, one thing, you know, I teach with the cognitive behavioral stuff is, how do you feed yourself? How do you feed yourself to make sure that you're good on the inside? Both in a cognitive way, but also just kind of in a behavioral way. What are the things that you're doing? What are the things that you're telling yourself? So you feel cognitive, so thoughts, feelings, right? How you feel, and behaviors. That's cognitive behavioral therapy. All right. So what are you doing to help yourself with those thoughts? What are you doing behaviorally to make yourself feel good? And if you're doing those things, guys, then these things that we do on the outside, good, they're fine, but just be careful when you're feeling good. I mean, when you're not feeling good, don't go fill yourself up on the outside, because you're just gonna have to keep doing that to make yourself feel good. I'd rather you learn the skills to fill yourself up, to help you on the inside, and then you can help yourself on the outside by going and enjoying a cup of coffee, or going on a vacation, or, you know, talking to someone on the phone, or whatever it would be, guys, whatever it would be. Not trying to fun hate here, not trying to fun hate you guys. I'm not trying to fun hate. I really am not trying to fun hate. I'm not trying to fun hate. You guys have your fun, and make sure you fill up the inside first. Fill up the inside. JBU. Question of the day: are you wearing a mask when you go out in public? Let us know in the comments. Are you wearing a mask? This is what I wear on really cold days out on those runs. I've thought about wearing it this way, but I don't know. Do I look like a bank robber? I think I kind of look like a bank robber. So that's when I just pull it down like this, like that. And then it's just, I don't look as much like a bank robber now. Just gets kind of warm though. I don't know if I could wear this on a 90-degree day. This is like me just kind of like chilling, you know, like when you're at a wedding and the guys undo their ties a little bit. This is kind of like the same thing. Like this is like when you have your tie like tied really tight, like that, and you're looking all professional. And then this is like at dinner time after a big meeting, or at the wedding reception, where you just kind of have your tie like undone, just, you know, it's loosened up a little bit, and you're just kind of sitting back. I mean, you're still looking like somewhat professional, but relaxed professional. And then at some point during the night, the tie comes off, and that's when it's time to start dancing. Is when that tie, you get up from the table, you undo the tie, you put it down, and then you walk on the dance floor. That's right. Yep. Alright, so since we weren't able to get into the Thou Mayest at the Crossroads, I've made my way down here to the river market to go into the location, the River Quay, the Thou Mayest River Quay, our number two favorite coffee shop in Kansas City. So let's go in and check it out and just see how they're doing, guys.
Like I'm last week night with the flow here. Johnny boy, my peeps. I'm an infotainment state. My brain ain't contained. Keeps spilling out. I'm belligerent insane. My drink don't stay in place. I'm just two girls, one company. Keep it hipster like succulents. My main be a succubus. Swear I'm better than younger me, but I'm still just as hungry. I could eat the whole country, contrary to what you.
I gotta say, y'all, it's a full day when you upload a vlog, when you go on your run, when you go to 2 coffee shops, all before 12:30. It's a full day, guys. Full day. I always talk about you gotta create that life you want to live. You gotta create that life. I wouldn't have it any other way, guys. I love this. I love this. Every second of my calendar, I intentionally create. Oh, you guys are down for the count. Down for the count. Oh, we got to get you back. You're down for the count. You're down for the count. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Take 2. Take 2. You down for the count. You fell. Oh my goodness. Hi guys. Let's put you back. Okay. We'll get you there, more stable ground. Okay. I wouldn't have it any other way, guys. Wouldn't have it any other way. You got to create that life you want to live. I love just kind of easing into the mornings and you know, easing into the day, and so I intentionally don't see clients in the morning time just for that reason. And then as I get all my stuff done, get all Midwest anxiety stuff done, then we'll see clients in the afternoon.
See, more than the fat Asian gay man. I'm more like Rayman. Why I'm running and running. Don't put my Ray-Bans.
Okay, it's time for what's been coming up in client sessions. Okay, one of my favorite times of the day, guys. Something that's been coming up recently has been, so KU, colleges and schools are coming to an end for the year, and the way that kind of things have gone to a lot of, most if not all, online. And this seems to be a big week. This seems to be a big week for final projects and just things to turn in for that final grade. And so I wanted to give you something to think about. As I've been talking with clients, something has come up several times in my conversations. So, you know, this idea, there are some students that have just gotten things completed long before they were due. They were like the first week that things were assigned, they went ahead and got them done, and they're done for the school year, right? Some students, though, have struggled completing those assignments, and you might just check them off to being lazy and just don't care, and all those other things that you might just assign to someone that just doesn't really care about completing the work. But I want to give you another kind of thought to think about. Some students, not all, some students may not turn things in, or may struggle with doing the work because they are just anxious about asking questions, or they lack the self-confidence to turn in assignments just because they feel like maybe they're not good quality. And I can think of just several different instances where clients have actually completed the work, everything, and all they need to do is they need to hit send. They need to just need to send it to the professor, and they just haven't felt good about the work, and they've contemplated maybe just not even passing the class because they just felt uncomfortable with the work that they were turning in, and then what was the professor going to think of them, and then kind of all that goes along with all that shame spiral. So something to think about is just to think about some students may just have trouble asking questions or turning things in because they don't feel confident in themselves. And not only they may not turn them in, but they may not even start the assignments because they may not want to ask for help, and they just don't really understand, comprehend kind of the subject, the subject that they are trying to complete that work for. So anyway, I thought I would pass that along to you, especially if you're a parent or if you're a teacher or an administrator, that's been something that's been coming up. And the way that I work through it is I really help them not think as much about the grade, or I help them think about more themselves and helping them get confident with themselves and connect with themselves, and really helping them show kindness to themselves, and all these negative self statements, helping them work through those negative self statements. And if we're able to kind of loosen up some of that shame and negativity, then they feel more confident in turning in that work and feeling more confident of whatever comes of turning in that work. That work is not necessarily the grade doesn't represent who they are. The grade does not represent who they are. I needed to announce something to you guys today. Well, hello. Here we are. It's what is this? April 14th, and I'm excited to announce a new show. It's called Midwest Anxiety Daily.